today we're going to be playing some games in the E50M. Now, this thing is probably in need of a little bit of a buff, I'm not going to lie, because the E50 at tier 9 is basically this tank, but better because it gets tier 9 matchmaking. The only thing that E50M really excels at over the E50 is penetration, he says, as he's nearly dying. Yeah, it's penetration, because it doesn't really get much pen on the E50. So you can sometimes be kind of wishing that you had more, and it can just be a very, very annoying thing. Even with the premium rounds, you're only getting about 270 pen, and you get that on the standard rounds at the tier 10. A little bit unlucky. See if we can cross. Please don't shoot me. Thank you. And maybe we can get... There we go. Very nice. Ah, you're tracked, are you? And we might be able to bounce him off our lower plate as well, maybe. Okay, he doesn't even fire again. Sweet. That's good for us. Don't. For goodness sake. Right, why are you like this? I can't press 4 or 5. Pretty cool. Love that bug, Wargaming, by the way. Where your keyboard doesn't work for the consumables. He's now perma-tracked though. And he cannot pen us. I think he has one more shot. But he's dead anyway. So we don't have to worry about that. Now moving back onto this. Can we get a shot onto this guy? Not at the moment. E100 still has all his health by the looks of things. Wait, why is that glowing? And then okay, that was weird. Got one into you. Yeah, I don't mind this tank. But I do think that he could use a bit of a DPM buff. Because you get 3k. And, well, that is, I think, alright. I think that you need a little bit more. Considering, like, the 140 has more, it's just a little bit kind of out of date with the times. And you get exactly the same DPM on the tier 9, which is, like, you don't really feel like you're upgrading, if you know what I mean. That was unlucky. But you do get 330 heat, so obviously you do upgrade in that area. But for all of you that like APCR, you can still get the APCR standard shells, which is nice. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with heat rounds and obviously APCR. Put one more in. Mr. S1, are you going to continue shooting me? Wait, blind. Oh, you're not. Okay. Right, let's see whether or not we can deal with this TNH. Might even be able to shoot this E100, actually. We will be able to shoot this E100. One into him. And keep him tracked as well. Very nice. Can we get a kill? No. Now to deal with you. There's the tier 9 with the double shot, so we do need to be a little bit careful. And now we move on to the old STB1, which he's going to make short work of the... I'm going to ram him. Of the T44. That's unlucky. I'll kill the STB1. Ah, unlucky. I mean, we get 6.7k out of it. That's good enough. And we rammed the STB1 for... how much? How much was the initial RAM? It doesn't even say. Oh no, that's what we took. Oh. I mean, I can't actually see without... I just realised that I turned these off, so I can't actually see, but... maybe we could actually... Oh, there we go. We've done 714 ramming damage to the SDB1. Oh, we even got 7,000, so we hit one blind. Whatever that was. Whatever. Apply. Gives me more XP towards the field mods. Was actually our first mastery in that tank, actually. Ooh, very nice. Out of interest. 3,000 average damage, 27 games, which is not great. But, yeah. So this thing gets 3.2k DPM, and you basically get exactly the same on the E50 at tier 9. Which debates the question of, is it actually even worth, you know, upgrading to the E50M? And I mean, I would say yes, just because it gets tier 10 matchmaking. But some people really, really like tier 9 matchmaking in comparison to tier 10. And I can see why, you know, you do get like +1, -2. But I mean, in tier 10, if you have a good enough tier 10, you kind of get +0, -2. So, I mean, it'd be amazing if it was just +1, -1, and then you just called it a day. But, you know, what are you going to do? But yeah, the E50 at tier 9, you can just see that this gun, compared to the gun on the E50M, you get 0 DPM increase. It's exactly the same DPM, exactly the same rate of fire, exactly the same reload. The only thing that you gain, literally, is the penetration. And you get APCR and then heat as your premium rounds, whereas on the E50, you get AP and APCR. And most people just spam APCR in the E50 because 270 pen. Like, why would you fire 230 when you could just fire 270? Anyway, let's go and play another game in the E50M. Also, I do really like this style. I think I got it for like 1,000 gold or something I paid. Yeah, this is a good style. I like it a lot, actually. This is from the black market. Okay, well, we're in Airfield now. And we are going to go to... I'm going to go to the left to start off with. Just to see whether or not I can catch some people crossing. But we're also going to try and get up onto this little balcony area. Because if we can do that, then we can kind of control the middle a little bit easier as well. So let's see. Can we get up here without being just obliterated within the first like 2 seconds? Yes, but we do get spotted in return, which is not great, but there we go. Okay. Where's this T100? Oh. Okay, they are being extremely aggressive. And my keyboard still doesn't work. Like... Okay, well... Yeah, okay, GG. I mean, what is this? What is this? I have a full-on congregation at the back of the map. Okay, well, this game's over. I literally looked on the mini-map, and I was like, oh, they're trying to push around. I didn't realise that they were actually already there. I thought they were here on the mini-map when I looked at it. Well, I mean, that went well. Wow. Wow. That's genuinely impressive. I don't think I've seen a game like that for a very long time, where no one even got 2k damage at tier 10. Tier 10 only game. I mean, nothing I can really do about that. I mean, maybe I could have looked at the mini-map and not just gone into that spot, but yeah. Oh well. Let's go into another game. Okay, well, we get on Empire's border now. See what we can do. We will go over to the right hand side. It is against tier 8s. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a better game than the last one. I also changed the Marks of Excellence mod just because I don't really like the other one. Once I've got used to this, like, it's hard to go back. It really is. And they also now do the transparent version, so there's no kind of like white outline around it. So let's see what we can do in this game. Let's go to obviously up into this hill, and then hopefully we can go kind of hold down up here. There is no arty, which is nice, but we should be able to get here before kind of anyone even gets close. So as long as we go like this, should be able to go up like here and just wait. Nice, yeah, good aim. It's definitely where I wanted it to go. I mean, the good thing is that we don't need to worry about artillery, as I've said. Is it a little bit worrying that there's no one else here? Come on. Wargaming? How is that a ricochet? Oh, I'm firing heat. I don't understand how that's a ricochet. If they push down, I'm going to move back. I'm going to see if I can get one more shot off. They are going to be pushing down. So we need to go back around. Interesting that they're not actually pushing down. It looks like they're going to just hold it to try and defend this. But that is a death trap now. I do not like this, how this is being played out at the moment. I was hoping the bush would not get me spotted, but... we can't push in. Because we don't know where they are. We could actually lose this. Like, well, if this pushes down and they kill these... okay. Well, they're there. I'm going to push. I'm try and push up a little bit close. A bit unlucky. How much gun depression do I even have? Don't think I have enough. We do need to be careful about peeking, though, from our right, which is the main issue. Like this Skoda. Repair the engine. I can't even get around this because our 780s died here, which is actually just infuriating. And I don't have the gun depression either. Man. Bizonte, why don't you actually push in? I don't know why this Bizonte's not pushing in. Okay, that's dumb. That should be a pen. I don't know what this Bizonte... I mean, he kept telling me to fall back. Help. Fall back. Like, go. Help me. Like, why are you sitting back here still? I mean, there you see the problem with the E50M, though. It doesn't have enough gun depression to properly, like, work a ridgeline. I mean, we get unlucky that nobody came this way and everyone went to the middle, but there's nothing you can do about that. Just luck of the draw. You just get unlucky that nobody went to your side, so you get no damage. But, like, it doesn't really have armor. You don't have gun depression as much as you would want. And you're just kind of big and fat. But even like the Skoda was penning us with ease, and he only has 248 pen. That's like standard rounds for tier 10. So this Skoda hit me here, which is, yeah, fair enough. Here, yeah, yeah. I mean, how does this pen? Okay, sure thing. That I don't think is, that's not properly done with battle hits, because this is like impossible to pen, I'm pretty certain. And obviously the Conway shoots me in the side, but there's just nothing you can really do. I mean, this one is just unlucky because he turned at the last second. Like, how? How is the... Why? So yeah, we get 1.7k, which is, though it, like, not even good. Even if Bizonte got more than us. But I don't know why he didn't just come with us, and then we wouldn't have had to be facing off against two different sides. Like, the Bizonte can easily just go and, you know, try and kill the Skoda. Even if he just plays on one reload. I think he can kill the Skoda. Maybe. I mean, he's definitely got more armor than the Skoda, so... Anyway, let's go and play our third and final game in this tank, and hopefully we can have one that is as good as the first one. Because the others have just been awful. This will actually be our fourth game, right? We had Live Oaks, then Airfield, which went great. And then we just had that one. So yeah, this is actually our fourth game. I'm actually going to go into the middle, because there's no point going up to the right. We spawned down the bottom, so by the time that I get up to like the heavy tank flank, there's nothing that I can really do anyway, because we don't really have our hold down tank. So we go up here, and we might be able to get some shots on people that are crossing. Hopefully. We have shots on you, Manticore? I mean, we kind of have shots on you, Manticore, but at the same time, we don't. I thought he was going all the way across. He should die for this, though. Very nice. I don't really want to push up any further because I'm going to get spotted and I'm dead to like the 1-to-1B and the M60. So even if they are people like to my left here, I mean maybe the 114 will spot them. It's a pretty good... There we go. Pretty good shot. Okay. That's... That is an FV. Maybe we can get a shot on him. What a joke. What a joke. I mean, nothing really much we can do at the moment, to be honest. But we just have to sit here and just wait. And hopefully we can get some shots off on people. I'd actually be able to shoot these. Very nice. Put one into this Leo in a second as well. Leo is a much better tank than this, though. Like, if you are actually comparing the two, like, the Leo is far better. We can actually shoot this. Nice. Okay. Can we get another shot on this 1-to-1B maybe? No. Might be able to get a shot on this E100 again in a second. I'm conscious of the FV, obviously. He's dead. Where's spotting me? Ugh. I actually want to know what was spotting me, actually. Like, how? How was I getting spotted? I guess they're up on this bush. I mean, 2.3k, nothing you can do. It's 15-2 game. Yeah. I guess we should have just been a lot more aggressive and just risked the chance that we could die to the FV in one shot. Well, I mean, I honestly hate that I can't show the tank in more than like one game. Because just how bad the matchmaking is in this game now. And how fast the games are. But there you go. That is... that's the E50M. Not a lot you can do about it. You're at the mercy of the matchmaker. Do I recommend you get one of these things? Probably not. Like, probably just stay at tier 9, to be honest. I mean, I guess if you're like free to play, then this tank's a bit better for you. But like, either way, if you're free to play, like, tier 10 is going to be expensive anyway, and so is tier 9. So I don't really know. But it doesn't really have the DPM of a tier 10 medium, is the problem. Like, it really doesn't. Considering the fact, like, the 430U, which is, like, you would expect this to have more DPM, because 390 alpha damage gun, you know, the 430U has 440, even then, it's got 200 more DPM than the E50M. So you're kind of just sat there just a bit depressed. And I mean, you're like 400, 500 behind the 140. And I mean, you're 800 behind the SDB1. So if this tank got a little bit of a reload buff, and then it got to around about 3.5k DPM, and you buff the turret a little bit, okay? Don't go too mad, but like, just a little bit. Are these actual weak spots as well? Like either side? Then they are. They're 63mm thick. But yeah, like, it's 250 to go through this. If they made this like 280, just so that you would have to aim at the cupola, that would be better. Like, because it's like, remove these stupid weak spots like either side and make this around about 280 from what it is now. So like, if it's 250 now, like the new value with the effective armor would be about 280 is what I'm saying. Don't buff it so that the plate is 280, right? I mean, technically speaking, this plate is about 250, or it is 250, so yeah. But I mean, I think then that'll be fine, because everything else about the tank is fine. It's good. I don't mind this tank. This tank's actually okay. It's just that it's not very competitive. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then you know what to do. Let me know what you think about the E50M down below in the comments. I'll see you all in the next video.